Cristal Maze After Dark. I am here with my co-host,
T.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing out there? We back again at it. And we got some stuff we want to get into today. But before we get into it, you know we have to start with a cocktail from T's Magic Hands. Yes. Do you know what we're making today?
Absolutely.
Yes, what are we making today?
I don't know what we're making today, so we might want to review that first. Is it a watermelon margarita, right?
Yes, I would love a more. Well, actually, let me order it from him. Hold on. Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
So I'm at. Well, no, aren't you supposed to say hello to me? I came to the bar. Okay, I'm gonna sit down.
Nigga.
So I gotta say hello. Hello, hi. I'm looking at the menu. Hi. I see here you have a watermelon margarita.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You're a good reader.
Yes, clearly. It's called the watermelon breeze. It's $17. I think it's a little pricey because you're using well vodka. Tequila, but I'm not gonna go there, okay? Is it well tequila? I don't know. Anyway, it's something.
It's not a sponsor.
Well, it's something. We're gonna say, the house, using the house stuff. I like the high end, but I'm on a budget. So,
what is happening right now, yo?
So I would like the watermelon breeze, and I heard you got magic hands, so I want to taste what you gonna give me. What you gonna give me?
Today we are going to be making a watermelon margarita, right?
Ooh.
With a very special kind of tequila, a white tequila, not black or brown, but white. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of the tequila itself. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to do an ounce of triple. Then we're going to do an ounce of triple sec. Right?
That's what happens when you live in the urban city.
Then we're going to take some of this watermelon mixer. I know
it's juicy.
No, Cristal, she kind of likes her stuff to be a bit on the sweet side, so I'm going to add about an ounce and a half, just to be on more of the sweeter side. And then, of course, we can't go without our sour mix. Wow.
Yeah.
Tells you how much of a bartender I am.
It's okay. You got the magic hands.
Sour mix. This is lemon juice. So I'm pre-making the sour mix with lemon juice, lemon lime juice, and a simple syrup, right? So I'm going to only do a half an ounce of the lime lemon juice because it's very acidic, right? And you don't want the acidicness to be overpowering. So you're gonna balance it out with the simple syrup, just a little over just a little over an ounce. So I would do like an ounce and a half an ounce of just a little over a half an ounce. Just so you can find that balance between the citrusness of the lime lemon juice, because you already got the sweetness from the watermelon.
You know it's summertime, so we have to have watermelon, darling. Yes. You know we black, because they always say we love us some watermelon, and I love watermelon. And if you don't, there's something wrong with you. Who doesn't like watermelon? Unless you're allergic to watermelon, I understand, but...
Can you be allergic to watermelon?
Yeah, you know what happens when you're allergic to watermelon?
I don't know.
The acid from the watermelon, it shrivel up the top layer of your tongue, so it looks like your tongue is burnt.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like Freddy Krueger or something, all right there.
I've never heard in my life of a watermelon allergy.
Yeah, well, you learned something new today.
You know what I'm saying? Try that bitch out.
Hey, cheers. Hold on. Should I smell it?
It smells like...
Should I put my tongue in it?
Sex on the beach, but not the drink.
You want to smell it? Smell
That's
it.
what she said. What is up with you and this smelling shit?
That's how you taste your alcohol. Smell it.
No, I'm good. I
I
don't want to smell it.
It tastes delicious. Oh, this tastes fire.
Thank you, baby. You know I try my best.
That tastes mad good. Oh my gosh.
She's gonna have 2 of them, so prepare for Cristal and her zone today. Okay?
Oh gosh. No, I think I'm gonna stick with one.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe
See.
2.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see how deep this conversation gets into today, which would be.
What we gonna get into today? Because we got some stuff that we've been talking about. There's a lot of things that's heavy right now in the media. There's a lot of things that are dividing us as people, and we are seeing it and living through it as we speak right now. So.
What would that be? What is the main thing that you think is dividing us as a people?
You know, the key thing to racism is propaganda, and they've been using propaganda for a very, 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 very long time. So, like, what do you know about propaganda, especially in America, even though it's used everywhere, especially here?
What do I know about propaganda? Where do we start?
Oh, gosh.
Well, we understand that propaganda is just a tactic of, kind of like putting a group of people in a certain direction, if we're just keeping it very basic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to explain this to someone who is very little, you know what I'm saying, without using the big words, you want to understand that propaganda is just a tactic of putting people in a certain state or element. Like, it kind of ties into like our last discussion about like witchcraft, right? And how you can manipulate people's emotions. So now if there's a certain topic that you can utilize to stir up people's emotions, then you can utilize that topic to put people in a certain state to be motivated by whatever agenda that you're trying to like uphold, essentially. But we all understand that propaganda, was started by, or the father of propaganda was started by this.
Yeah, who was the father of propaganda?
His name was Edward Bernays, or Bernays.
Edward Bernays?
Some Jewish white man. Okay.
I heard that name before.
Edward Bernays, he's considered the father of propaganda, and he utilized tactics such as psychoanalytical and crowd psychology to therefore create or manifest this idea that we know today as propaganda. And if you don't know it now, you'll know it today.
No.
Edward Bernays, and please correct me in the comments if I'm saying his name wrong, please. He is the nephew of? Drum roll, please.
Who?
Sigmund Freud.
Who the hell is that?
Sigmund Freud is considered the father of psychology, and he's rarely known for his psychoanalytic theory. Psychoanalytic theory is basically this understanding that everything that we do, all of our actions are coming from the unconscious mind. So what he did was he tried to tap in to like this trauma or whatever things that you are going through within your daily life through the unconscious mind. So now a lot of the things that they're trying to say, that they're trying to fix would be like tapping into a person's, I would like to assume would be like the subconscious. Yeah. Right? It's really tapping into like something that's beyond what's tangible within reality, and it's just tangible with what we're living in today. Yeah. Right? So now it really like makes you think about how everything that's in the news, everything that's in social media, within movies is really moving or motivating you to think a certain way within your every daily life based on how you're perceiving these things off of, I guess you can say, reality, or within the matrix itself or the system itself. It's like you're herding the sheep, you know? Right, into the slaughterhouse. Oh, gosh. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be the one to turn around? You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, well, don't they have the shepherd dog to come get you? That shepherd dog. You gotta shave yourself and disguise yourself as the dog. You gotta come up with some type of tactic. But yes, we are all sheep being led by a shepherd into the slaughterhouse, and that is one of the tactics would be propaganda, right? And then here's another mind-blowing fact. What? Tell me, please. The co-founder of Netflix, his great uncle is Edward Bernays. Get out of here. It's all connected. Why are they all related? I don't know. You tell me.
How are they all related? Like,
it's like how all the presidents related, right?
exactly. Like, what? And then for him to have the idea to compete with Blockbuster to create Netflix, well, then that means he always wanted to get into the movie business, though. Still, what's that? Propaganda.
Well, I mean, like, social media is movie, like it's moving energy, right?
Yeah.
Like anything, social media platforms, right? It's being governed by this goddess called Medea, right? Which is why they call it media.
Yeah.
And Medea is like the goddess of illusion, right? So like when we're going back into like this understanding of like how we're perceiving things and how it's in the words and the learning itself, you have to do the history to understand where it's coming back down to. And unfortunately, it comes back down to a Jew.
Hold on, wait. You said Medea. Who else has the name Medea?
Medea.
Hey!
The transgender. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Transgender.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But unfortunately, that's just the reality of a man putting on makeup and putting on an illusion, right?
That's drag.
When it comes towards just acting. But that's just the history of this plays where the men, like women, weren't really allowed to be actors.
Yeah, they were
They
would do both.
And then like how blackface also came along. It's all media. It's all within the illusion, you know what I'm saying, of putting on a certain
It's a Tyler Perry studio.
facade. You know what I'm saying? Like think about SFX effects. All of these things are functioning off of the principle of Medea.
Yeah.
Right? The principle of creating illusions. Right?
Medea,
I used to go ahead.
I'm sorry, Medea, it's Greek?
Greek, yep.
Okay, so you used to what?
I used to believe in Spider-Man.
What do you mean? Oh, Spider-Man about to come out. We gotta go see it.
We'll see it.
Let's go see it.
We used to believe in Santa Claus. It's propaganda.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We used to believe in the Easter Bunny.
For real. Shoot,
I'm not going to go even deeper into that.
We used to believe that there was stuff underneath the bed during Halloween.
The Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy.
Well, there may be something
Jack
under the
Frost.
bed. Wait, let's go. There may be something under the bed, though.
Oh, so there's something under the bed?
And in the closet.
In the closet?
Yeah, because, listen, I'm not going to tap into that, but let's go back.
Let's save that for Halloween.
Let's save that for another day.
Halloween,
you know what I'm saying?
Halloween, we gonna get spooky, son. We gonna get spooky for Halloween. I say we for the whole month, we just get so spooky.
We dressing up?
Hell yeah, I'm dressing up.
Who we theming as?
We have to plan it.
All right, we'll plan it.
Okay, we gotta do multiple episodes because then we need some crazy costumes. All right, but yes, back to Medea.
The goddess of illusion.
It's crazy. Like it's nuts because they use those words right in front of our faces, and we don't even dissect where it goes. Like
where it comes from.
We don't they don't even teach you that in school, which is
because
crazy.
School is another part of propaganda. It's creating you to systematically fit within a system where now you systematically can't fit within a system that's not built on what education is trying to put you in. And what I mean by that is like there's no real surviving skills within the educational system. You only gain your survival skills either from your parents or when life is kind of like pushing you a certain way. They don't teach you about job applications, a W-2, a W-4, a 401k, a 403k. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach you about any of those things because now ignorance...
Even when you take an economics class, they don't.
Ignorance is a $1 billion business. We get fucked in taxes almost every day.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't tell you about 1053, or I think it's called the 1053-C, some bullshit ass form that you can sign up. Tax write-off.
Oh, they trick you. They trick you
LLCs,
like crazy. They trick you like crazy. They trick you when you file for your taxes and you get a certain amount back. So like, let's say if you get a higher amount back, for example, let's say as bartenders. So they did this time, no tax on tips. So when you get your refund, it's gonna be great. You know what happened when I got my refund?
What you got your refund?
I got a lot of money, and you know what happened? I had to pay a lot of money.
Of course.
I'm like, what the hell is what is this?
Guess what? You're getting bent over
and fucked in the ass
with no lube.
Oh, that hurts.
It hurts.
Oh,
it's called
that's
getting
too dry
bent
for
over
me.
and messed up in the buttocks with no lube, and they're gonna give your money to Israel. Israel,
Oh,
they're gonna
Uncle
put it
Sam
in
is a
CERN.
whore.
You know what I'm
Uncle
saying?
Sam is a whore. He's a whore, my dear whore.
And then
Just
the worst
whoring
part about it
around.
is like you don't know where this money is going. You know what I'm
No.
saying? But they'll tell you. They'll tell you about CERN. They'll tell you about HARP. And then they'll tell you that they'll put it into NASA, right? They'll put it into all these different things that are fucking unnecessary for your own daily life, because now they go to these different planets. How are you benefiting from that?
Yeah.
They
for
give
real.
it to CERN for their own experimentation within different dimensions. How are we benefiting from that?
For real. And they messed up our timelines. We
The
gonna
timelines,
Oh, the-
nigga, rent is almost $3,000 for one bedroom.
No, rent in Brooklyn is $3,000 for one bedroom. Rent in Brooklyn, you can't
Even $2,000 here in Jersey.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, what's crazy is that.
They can fuck with the dimensions. Let me
Listen.
be able to survive in our economy.
Listen, here's the thing. I feel like with these kids and them not knowing survival skills, a lot, like, I'm gonna say this now. When you have parents that are immigrants and they had nothing but survival skills, they will teach you some survival skills, or they'll ship you back home for the whole summer so that they don't have to deal with your ass. And then you learn some survival skills. But what's interesting is that they come from a place where there's people that look like them on their money. So they're even getting fucked by their own tribe of people. Because they're doing the same thing. They're all corrupt. But here, it's like when you come here and you deal with the propaganda, they heavily rely on racism. Heavenly. It's like the oldest trick in the book, and we all just fall for it all the time. It's like we fall for it, we fall for it, we fall for it, to the point where you can't even say, oh, that girl got the first master's degree in like astrophysics, that the highest you could get back in whatever year. They say, no, the first black woman got, you can't even say woman, you just gotta say black woman. Or the first, like, what they usually do black and white the most. Very few times they'll say Asian, or they'll say like Middle Eastern, or whatever. But most of the time they say a black, a white, instead of just saying, oh, just this person got it. And I understand we want to promote the fact that we are black and we are doing this and we are strong, but you don't have to put black in front of my name. Like, you can just say, I understand you want to promote me as a black artist, but it's still, to me personally, it's still adding to a racial divide where you say, oh, this black artist did this. Or you could say, if I murdered somebody, this black woman murdered somebody. And if I murdered somebody white, then this black woman murdered somebody. They murdered this little white girl from Arkansas or something. Like,
Right.
That's propaganda.
It is, I mean, that's the thing. Racism is one of like the biggest propagandas out there. Outside of like politics, religion, and science, right? And like we have to really sit down and understanding that this idea of like race, right, or an ism behind this understanding of race,
An ism?
and it's
And
isms and
isms.
schisms.
The
You feel
isms
me?
and schisms.
But before I get into any of this, I would like to say that I would like to show gratitude and appreciation to the Dogons of Kepta community. A lot of this knowledge that I received today is from me being under the study of them, right? And I don't want to impersonate like this knowledge is something I received myself. It's me being within the process of learning. But like we have to understand that like these isms, again, that creates our identity is what we try to fall strongly for. We have these emotional attachments for something that could possibly just be a lie, right? So now there could be some good and bad when it comes towards putting black in front of something, because now it's about black excellence. But now, I mean, there could be some illusion, Medea, of this concept of racism speaking on the behalf of our people, like black excellence, or when it comes to using the word nigga, or when it comes towards the news using black and then before they say your name, or they're trying to describe you as a human, right? we have to understand that all of these things are being utilized to create a certain agenda or illusion or picture for us to now therefore sit down and identify as.
Yeah.
So now like we can even talk about like the current thing that's happening with
You heard about that boy?
right. What's his name?
Nolan Wells?
Nolan Wells.
Nolan Wells,
Right?
yo, that story is crazy, bro.
What do you know about that story, first off?
Well, we've all been seeing the story online. We all been keeping up with it, and from what we know is that this is a young man, and I think around in college. He was in college, or did he graduate college? I know he was on the football team. He was in Mississippi? Is that correct?
I don't know.
Mississippi? I think he was in Mississippi, yeah. And he was with a group of friends, and he was basically the token black dude around the group of friends of white people. And I know what people say.
You got the sirens.
Oh, listen, child. The city doesn't sleep over here. It's always something. And so, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much stuff, but this is the story we have been given already. He was on a boat with a group of friends. He's the only black boy on the boat with a group of friends. So they made sure to make that a point, right? They went to an island. Now, come to find out, there was multiple people on that island. They weren't just on the private island. There was a lot of people there. The kids come back on the boat. They come back home. He doesn't show up with them. He goes missing. A few days later, his body is found, pronounced dead, right? Now, there's a big mystery of what happened. And it's creating online, it's like, this could have been a private story. This could have been a private investigation, a private story. But now it's creating a tension with like a race war, because it's like the white boys did it. You shouldn't be hanging out with like a group of white people by yourself. You know how many times I hung out with a group of white people by myself and I was just fine? It's like it's like these topics are coming up. Oh, well, he shouldn't have been hanging out with them. Where's his black friends? Or like these are just kids. Like, no one knows what happened, and you're accusing these kids of doing something. Even if they got into a fight or did something or not, no one knows. So you're not guilty until proven. And online is creating another race war again between people that don't need to happen. All you got to do is just say, hey, we want to find the facts.
So, like, it's just, I'm gonna go back. It's just like how you were saying before, right? Like, it's not about the simple fact that someone died, right? And this person of a young age can't go back home to his family, or his family can't hug him and kiss him another day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's dead. You feel me? And it's not about him being dead and people trying to figure out how did he die, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing about like what's happening. But being that they add like crowd psychology or psychoanalytic theory into this agenda of propaganda, where now you're manifesting trauma, right? There's a lot of trauma behind the word black being put within the same sentence as white, surrounded by death, right? That alone is tapping into the unconscious mind of a psychological trigger to make people start thinking and functioning a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Whether it being a person that died, and now we got to figure out how he died, so now that his parents can now figure out or have some sense of justice by the simple fact that this person is dead. But now it's not about that anymore, right? We live within a world of an illusion, and that's where we got to be kept at, in this world of illusion. So now we're not functioning as thinking human beings, right? To now see like this is fucking
We're
bullshit.
rage baiting.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
We are rage baiters, honey. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And people are thriving off of it. Oh my goodness. They are living
100%.
for it. In the comments, what?
100% true.
Oh my
so now,
goodness.
This story of Nolan Wells, right? It's so weird in the sense where now you can't help but to think about like how the story is being developed.
Yeah.
First off, right, they're saying that Nolan Wells, a black young man,
Yeah.
right, he was with 3 white friends. Already, It'll be in the words of who's the
What? Who's the comedian?
not the comedian.
Who's the what?
The black guy.
What black guy?
Doctor, what's his name?
Umar?
Dr. Umar.
I was
Is that
gonna say no.
suspicious?
Listen. This is how you know. This is how you know I be paying attention to the freaking everything.
I beg your pardon?
Listen, he just had to say the black guy. I'm like, oh, Dr. Umar.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your
You know what I'm
pardon.
saying? It already hear
we
Dr.
gotta get
Umar.
Dr. Umar on here.
If you can get him.
We gotta get him on here, son.
You know what I'm
Dr. Umar, we gotta get you on because you are something else. I would like to see y'all two go at it. I'm gonna sit down like,
I don't want to go. I want to create.
Yeah,
you know?
create
Like, I
and
don't
go-
want to like go at it with him.
You
But
can
there are
create
certain
and go
things
at
that I
it.
highly disagree with Dr.
know.
Umar. But it wouldn't be this topic of me.
he'll be
going
like,
against
yes,
him.
brother.
But that already like in itself can bring some type of suspicion to the story itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was raising away. Like if I'm going with you, we staying the fuck together, my nigga.
Especially, okay,
We staying together no matter what.
listen. As an adult, you make adult choices. Yes, I understand when people want to do what they want to do. But when it comes, if I'm on land and I want to just break away, I'm gonna talk and do whatever I want. But if I'm going to an island,
You going to an island?
I'm with my friends. We chill on this island.
We
Son.
staying together.
Yes.
So now I don't know what possessed these people to be like, you know what? If the story is true, which isn't really adding up, that hey, I'm gonna leave. His parents entrusted me to be with us, right?
Yeah.
And vice versa. Right? So that means that we're all responsible for one another.
Exactly.
For me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you stay with this woman that none of us met.
Wait. So you heard about the woman that?
So
he met.
they said that he ended up staying on an island with some woman.
Oh, you think they was getting on?
It doesn't make a difference. He
I
doesn't know
know.
that woman. You know
I
what I'm saying?
know,
She
but
could
like-
be a crazy person of all we know.
But here's the gray area, right? So it just came out that that's why I said earlier, so the way they shifted the story when it first came out, the story shifted to make it seem like there was no one else. There's no other people but them on that island. Then videos started to surface where no, actually there was a whole bunch of people on the island. Now, if there's a whole bunch of people on the island, that's a bigger investigation that they're not talking about. And also, one of the kids that was his friends, his mother is a judge. The other one is supposedly FBI agent. This is all, I don't think it's alleged, but we're going to say alleged, but I think there's proof. Like, this is all in, like, news article facts, like, journalism proved it. But it is interesting that they led with that story first. And now when things are coming out, it's just like...
They're adding to the story.
It's adding to the story instead of something simple, because now with the autopsy, like, so they did 2 autopsies for him. And they did one, and it is in Mississippi, then they did another one to where his parents were. Got the body back to his parents, they did their own private autopsy. They didn't release anything yet. Apparently, and this is what I heard from my cousin on TikTok, there you could go and look up the autopsy, right, and kind of see, but I did not go and look that up because that's in my business. When it comes to me, it comes to me. But if there is a sign of nothing on the autopsy, you're hiding something. And this seems like this is a story that if this is this is definitely propaganda, because look at what's happening. But if this is like if this is like some CIA shit or something to like get us in an uproar to distract us from something else, because none of this seems to add up. Unless, like, if you do an autopsy, you could say this person died from drugs, this person had too much alcohol, there's bruises, the body is still new. Like, it's not a decomposed body, but what is going on? Why are you guys hiding this? And why did you put it in public in the first place? If you put it in public, then don't hide it. And it's what's happening is now it's like this investigation is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And these people have no remorse to the fact that these are still young adults. They're technically not far away from children or teenagers. Like, this is a serious thing that needs to take with care and matter, and they're rage baiting online, and I'm reading it.
Right. It's just like it goes back to none of it is adding the fuck up.
No,
right?
it's not. It's the
It doesn't add
propaganda.
up. It doesn't make sense why the kids left him on that island. Some people may say the kids did it. Who knows, right?
Some people
Because
say they
like
got into
there's
a
a
fight.
certain cultural difference when it comes, evident cultural difference when it comes towards dark-skinned people and light-skinned people, right? There's a certain evidence in that, right? And I
Yeah.
can't disassociate that because that's what this system kind of like indoctrinated into us,
Right? Oh,
so,
gosh.
I don't know, and I'm not the person to point out and say like those 3 kids are the people that killed him, but I would say that from what we know today of them leaving him
Yeah,
and how
they
we
left
both
him.
can understand that like, yo, we're somewhere and where our parents came to an agreement that that we're going somewhere.
We
We
got
have
come.
already established a certain pact and a principle. You feel me?
That we're coming
standing
back.
on a principle that we're coming and we're staying back together. I don't know who that shorty is. Wherever y'all going, she coming with the fuck with us. You feel me?
You sure she wasn't?
we got you on.
You sure she wasn't a vampire? Like
know, but-
undercover vamping? She was like, I'm gonna take your blood and your energy.
We got you on what's that shit that
What?
Find My iPhone?
Oh, Find My iPhone?
Yeah, we gonna have you on that. We
Oh
gonna
my
make sure we
gosh.
know
Well,
exactly
they
where
took
you're
his
at.
phone. His phone was apparently on the boat.
See, look, it's not adding up.
And then they said that now there was messages deleted off of his phone and stuff now.
And then it took them 2 days to find
is
him. So
not
it's like you never
adding
thought to like
up.
come back to like,
Like,
hey, you left your phone
what
or you
is
got your
going
phone.
on?
None of that shit.
You think this is all staged?
I don't think it's staged. Here's the thing,
staged.
right? And it goes back to what you were saying about the CIA and situations. Some things is not all CIA. The CIA, I feel like that you have levels of propaganda. Well, no, you have levels of like where things are being moved in regards of a certain agenda. I feel like the CIA is like all the way up here. You feel me? But the things on a lower level is the things that we kind of as agents ourselves kind of push forward. Like me and you, we consider ourselves black. We're already pushing that agenda, right? That agenda of black, white, or race, that started in the 1750s or 1753s by this man named Joanne Blumenbach or Blumenbitch or whatever.
Lemon bitch.
Bitch ass
He's
nigga.
a bitch.
Yeah, by that nigga, right? And he's considered the father of race, right? And he
Mr.
was into like
Blimmin' bitch.
crazy shit like zoology and study of different peoples and all this other
What
shit.
possessed him to say black and not shades of brown and tan?
Because it's an agenda. If you can take this thing and
It's the
separate,
yin and the yang.
oh no, that's about balance.
No. The opposite of the yin and yang. So I guess it's the steps together in a circle is this way.
I don't know, but think about it, right? And when we're sitting here, we're not innately, we're not thinking like two humans having a conversation. It's about like you have your own perspective, and I have my own perspective as a black man and as a black woman, right? But it should be more like you have your principle as a woman, and I have my principle as a man, and we're
Exactly.
functioning with our own intelligence
Exactly.
to now say a certain thing that we're perceiving within this world, right? It's never going to be about that. It's going to be about me as a black man versus you as a black woman, or however the agenda is being set up. So now this guy, Joanne, he understood the reality of having yellow people, red
my
people,
gosh.
black people, white people.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And how you can manipulate the cultural values within different people to be pinned up against each other when they can be, quite frankly, the fucking same.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully he doesn't get reincarnated here. He goes somewhere else. I know he dead.
It is
I know he's
unfortunate
dead. That's
for Nolan
crazy.
Wells. Like, condolences to his family.
Condolences to his family,
And I'm
for
sorry
sure.
that you can't hug and kiss him another
And this
day.
would be handled in a completely different way than like what this internet is doing. And I find it funny that this always happens. I was just telling you this earlier, but this always happens at certain times of the year. And I was just saying, like, around election times or closer to election times or spring, summer, mainly spring and summer, but it's all like there's always these tragedies where these things happen. And Honestly, we have to look past that too. We have to come together as people. I feel like we were becoming so united ever since the Knicks won. I mean,
call that
before
unity?
no. Before the Knicks won, we were becoming united. Let's be real, guys. But since the Knicks won, I have in this tri-state area, I have seen the most unity I ever saw in my life. Oh my goodness! You ever seen every single ethnicity of people comes together at one and just hug each other?
You call that unity?
Well, it's not unity, but it's excitement for me. It was awesome. But it's not unity of what's the sense of what unity actually is.
Because
but
think
listen,
about it.
encyclopedia. Leave my fun alone.
It's not even about that. The Knicks, people came together.
Yeah, they came together for that one moment.
If you were wearing a Spurs jersey, they beat the fuck out of you.
Hell yeah, they should have, motherfucker. They were
And you call that unity? That is destruction. That is crazy. This is madness.
It was unity in New York.
They got the unity with this fist being connected with someone's
They rule
jaw.
with an iron fist.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying we are coming together as a society, and they've tried when we raise that level of consciousness. They try to just do a little indent in it. I see y'all going. I see y'all coming together. I see you have all these different people that identify with different things, and straight and like gay or trans, or like people are actually people are hanging out, and it's not people beating each other up as much as it was before for like who they are as a person. Like people are actually just getting comfortable with themselves. But it's like they just want to just especially when it comes to different ethnicities of people coming together. I don't know how it is in a lot of other states. I haven't been to every single state. But over here in this tri-state area, I could tell you here, I could tell you California, I could tell you Vegas, I could tell you Florida, Atlanta. I could say this stuff, but like people are really, really moving forward to say, hey, you're a person, I'm a person, we people together. And I may not like people. I'm just saying I don't like people because I just don't like people. I'm not saying I don't like you because of your ethnicity or your background, whatever. And they just try to just jab it in there and just or do like a little tap with the hammer. Hold on, guys. Let me pause you for a second. Boop. Just a little.
So I see where you're coming from, right?
Yeah.
A common likingness can bring a group of people together, and having a common likingness to bring a group of people together gets people to talk and think about certain realities that maybe shouldn't be talked about amongst a group of people. Yeah. But
it's crazy.
Human condition, right? Like that's the bitch.
You think it's tribalism?
The way that we've been human conditioned to function and think for thousands of years, or not thousands, for hundreds of years, is the sickness, right? We're all sick mentally.
Am I sick?
We're all sick, even myself. We're all sick mentally to some capacity.
Sick. I want to be fabulous.
To some capacity, right? To the point where now, the system doesn't even have to try anymore because we do it to ourselves, right? And it's funny, I just saw The Odyssey, right?
Oh, don't tell me because I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Read the book first off.
I read the book, Homer. I actually...
So there's a quote, I'm not going to ruin it, but there's a quote that Hades say in the book as well to Odysseus about his people, right? And maybe if you didn't read the book, I'm not gonna spoil it, but
it's okay, guys.
He said on their path of going back home, he said you can't save people from themselves. He's you're so glued on trying to save these people, but the biggest thing is that you can't save them from themselves. And it shows you based on our own actions and our own emotional attachments towards what we're doing, we become destructive to our own selves versus taking the time to think about the situations that we put ourselves into. But that's due to how we've been human conditioned to function as a human being. Right? Yeah. So, unfortunately, right, even if we have to have some big unity, it doesn't start there. It doesn't start with me being in a room full of white people, Chinese people, Spanish people,
you
Mexican
think people really want unity?
I think that the unity should start within the household. Your unity should start with your family. You can't say that, hey, I want unity within the world if your family is fucked up.
I know, right? Oh my god. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like someone said in the comments, like, yeah, we should be changing the world. I'm like, the world is
change you.
The world is within you.
Yes, and change over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I've done experience some stuff. I had family members say the craziest things to each other.
The world is within you.
Why, are you gonna refill me up?
Here you go. Here's your second round, madam. That would be $30.
What? $30 for this?
Man, I've been doing this for 10 years. I know myself.
You're not gonna make me, you gonna give me a watered down drink? You're not gonna make me a fresh one? He didn't put his magic hands on
She
it.
didn't give me $30. And she made that one, by the way. She didn't like it as much. That's why she made that.
Shut up. We need a tip jar. We need a tip jar right there, like at the corner.
Spend that shit.
Spend that shit. Yes. We need a tip jar so that you can spend that shit. But you think, okay. What was I going to say? Hold on. You made me laugh. This is hilarious. You gave me the watered down one.
Yeah, we were talking about, just to refresh your memory. About,
within the household.
Yes,
within the household. So within the household, like, you know, that is a big part of it. And it's interesting because even when you have a mixed, I don't want to say a mixed race, but mixed ethnicity households where, let's say, one person is one ethnicity, the other one is another, you still have to understand how each person is raised and like grown up, because these are two different worlds coming together. So don't say that, oh, you gotta erase who you are if you want to be with me, and or vice versa, because also those people that live in those households have to understand that. Because let's say, like,
so you're talking about the two cultural identities as being in a household. Okay.
Yes. So like, let's say if I'm dating a white guy, right? And I like to say nigga. Doesn't mean you can. But they may get a little comfortable and it may slip out.
I don't know not one white couple where they allow that word.
A white couple? Well, a mixed race couple?
Interracial couple.
Hell yeah, dude, you'd be surprised. People be trying. Like, people are crazy. But it's more in the sense of sometimes you just want to say, these fucking niggas just got my fucking nerves.
Well, let's think about that word, right? Like, not saying that it's appropriate, right? But it's the.
So if you had a white girlfriend, you would never say nigga in the house, not once?
Listen to me. The slander that comes behind it, right? It's coming from the path of hate, right? When you say it, or when we say it as a community, it's still coming from the path of hate.
It is.
Right? But now, being that words are just words to this day, and they don't have any real concepts behind them, when we say it now, today, it's not coming from the path of hate anymore, right? But now, we still have that energetic attachment or emotional attachment to the word of hatred. For now, when a person who may not even be saying it for the sakes of it being from a hateful space, right? Being that we're in that hateful space, okay, propaganda, we think that it's bad for white people to say it, right? But it becomes cognitive dissonance to the reality of the word in itself, because it's still coming from that path of hate. So if we truly want the word to not be used, then it will be simply made for no one to be using it.
Would you go the rest of your life without saying it?
No, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? But if a white person was to say it to me, which has happened many times, you know, like, I'm not bothered or fazed by it, because it's like,
listen, I have a hope.
I don't have that hate in my heart.
I don't have that hate in my heart either, but I dealt with a whole bunch of racist white people.
Of course.
And I dealt with it when I'm with my white friends. And mind you, like me and my friends are like the people I work with. We're all diverse. We have everything. But even the people I work with, those are my family. I don't look at them as, oh, you're this, you're that. We're family. Right? Most of the time, I'm the only black person there. in the house, like full of a whole staff of people and everything like that. But when I tell them, listen, I don't feel comfortable. There's some racist shit going on. Like they're treating me differently in a certain way. You know what they do? They listen. And they act on it, and they put yes. If I say like, "Yo, we gonna do this," I'm annoyed. Like they're treating me like this. So as soon as it's time to go and this party is done, we clean up. Fuck y'all, not saying bye. Like we're out because I'm telling them like I felt some type of way because these people are only doing it to me.
Listen, I've been in numerous situations around white people where I've been treated a certain way. As a bartender, right? A black bartender. That had
A
been
cute black bartender, ladies. Listen, he is single. So even if you right, you can still hit on him. Go ahead. Just put it in the comments. Tell him how much you want more.
As a black bartender, right? That has been in dominantly white areas, right? Like, you'll get those weird white people, right? Where they're like,
they want to touch your hair.
Not necessarily, just like the questionings and like how they want to be extra nice to you and all those different things.
Or they start talking to you with like that hip hop, like that from the 80s, like I'm like, you know, I could talk clear and concise.
Yeah, just bullshit.
Like I talk clear. I know big words, motherfucker.
I've been in dominantly black areas as a black bartender, where black people are treating you a certain way that is like if you were in a white area, you wouldn't be acting like this. You feel me? Like, that's just what it comes down to. Like, our own human condition, our own human perspective, and where that's coming from is the way that we function in certain ways that just is fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not really it's like we all have these cultural fucked up imperialisms that we've all been functioning in a certain way. Even and then like Africans, right, who don't really consider themselves within the same. Oh,
child, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Oh my gosh!
Like, even Africans, when they function a certain way with their own ideologies of like how we function as black people. Where now you have the Civil Rights Act that allowed these fuck niggas to even travel to America themselves, and then now they're living onto the land because of us. And then they won't even take the time to admit that they have been colonized. Maybe not enslaved. Certain countries within Africa have been enslaved, but they have been colonized just as much as we have been without the enslavement, to the point where now their cultural ideologies have been changed just as much as ours have. Yes, they may be a little bit in tune with their traditions, but do they really follow the principles of their own traditions?
Yo, he is cooking.
You know what I'm saying? So like, this whole agenda of propaganda, it really fucks with how we think in our everyday basis, and they play on that. Right? They play on that with Greek ideologies, Greek mythology, such as this goddess who's probably not even real, named Medea. But she is the goddess of illusion, and they play on this energetic compromise on your well-being of manifesting different illusions. You yourself is a fucking illusion. This is not who we really are.
Oh no, I'm living through this. I love her. She's awesome.
We live an illusion. We don't know who we actually are. We're just putting on different things, right? Different masks to try to be something, to feel real, but we're Pinocchio.
You think we are like Pinocchio? I don't know, honey. You a Pinocchio, not me.
Look at your nose growing right now. You just can't see it.
I am not a Pinocchio.
She want to be.
I am a crystal, my friend. Boy. I'm a crystal, my friend. Not a Pinocchio. I'm not wood. I'm a rock.
We're all Pinocchio, trying to be a real boy, and we all lie, trying to put on this facade that we're somebody, and our noses are getting longer and longer and longer. What you say?
What would make us not a Pinocchio?
You gotta figure out who you are. But first, you gotta wake up to the bullshit.
I see the bullshit, honey.
You know what I'm saying? We sitting here talking about Nolan, what's his name again? Nolan Wells.
And there's more stuff to talk about.
Nolan Wells, right? But there are bigger things that are happening right underneath our noses.
And that's what they're doing. It's became a bigger story than what it should have been. There's other things that we have to talk about, and that is the key thing for today, the propaganda. They're distracting us from other stuff that are discussions, things that are happening in front of our faces. It's interesting to me because, you know, like, when we're outside, I've been around some people outside, but, you know, they're not really talking about the story, but I think everything just lives online. It's like when you live in the real world, it's like, did you hear about people talk about it?
What? The Nolan Wells?
Yeah, I only hear about it on the internet, but when I'm going out into the world, there's so much going on in the world right now that other people are talking about that are big problems, that are big things that we need to figure the fuck out.
There's a whole war that's politically happening right now. It's not war just for the sake of war, right? People are dying, right, for a political value. It's all a political agenda, not for anything else, not for the greater good, for the political value of fucking billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about Elon Musk became the first well-known trillionaire.
Exactly, it's crazy.
Right, and we're not really thinking about how much money that is.
It's crazy. That's a bracket that they said that wasn't going to happen for at least so many years to come, and it happened faster than we expected in our lifetimes.
But he's the first known. There's probably trillionaires out
everywhere.
there already.
They're just like, well, we're
I would say everywhere, but there's probably a few out there.
A couple in the Middle East.
It there.
I mean, it has to be another one in America. It can't just be one.
Too.
Then there has to be one in the Middle East. There has to be one in Europe.
Somewhere.
Maybe one
and probably
in
Australia. Dubai somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah, like it has to be somewhere. And it's also the fact that, like, dude, they're also like, we have to use this for another conversation another time. But it's like our water supply, like what they're doing to cool down these AI.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Like,
right, they're putting them deep in water.
Look at the Lorax, the air, the water, the everything. Like, they're using our resources against us. Like, if you look at the Lorax or any Dr. Seuss, like Dr. Seuss predicted this to happen. And also, Dr. Seuss predicted mad stuff. You don't like the Cat in the Hat? You know you're a magician.
What did Dr. Seuss predict?
You seen the Lorax when you have to pay for air?
Oh, you're talking about predictive programming.
Yes, exactly. Like even with the water, it's the water, it's the air, it's this. If we come to a point where there's war over water, I'm gonna be like, oh gosh, guys, why? Why? We're mostly water. Like even our bodies are mostly water. Why are we warring over? Like what? You know what we gotta do?
What we gotta do?
You got a AK or like a nice.
You're insane.
Eagle?
You know that, right?
Listen, we gotta play chess, my friend.
Hear me out,
We gotta play
right?
chess. Like, you're insane.
I am very much so insane.
Okay, I guess we're insane
you know
together.
What I'm saying? I harness my insanity. You feel me? But yeah, like. Going back to like the AI thing, right? And how politics are really enforcing this war, because it's all connected, right? Yeah. Who's trying to be this strongest AI mastery, right? Within the upcoming fourth industrial revolution, and compromising your own well-being, right? By like infusing you with computer parts to make you essentially a cyborg, right? And then tell you the lie that, hey, this Neuralink that the first trillionaire has created is going to cure depression and anxiety and all these nerve issues, right? For you to sit down and not think about like, yo, how is it that I'm naturally connected to my nervous system, and how does my nervous system function in my body, right? But then think to have a chip be placed into your head, or to have your phone around you 24/7, and how that's neurologically affecting you, having propaganda, right? influence your life.
Listen. Ooh. Can you remember we gotta do an episode on that? It has to be long though, because that's a deep fucking dive. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, and it's crazy how this is all connected. And we know this, but I don't want to say we, but let's just say people. Because
Some people.
A lot of people, they just give in. They give in, and they give into all of it, and it's like when you ever seen Josie and the Pussycat Dolls? No, Josie and the Pussycat
You have
Dolls.
to enlighten me.
You know the movie? You don't know
I've
the
heard
movie?
of Pussycat Dolls.
Josie and the Pussy.
Oh, no, never watched that. Sorry.
No?
That's not part of my
You know what? We're gonna watch that
culture
movie.
life. I ain't watching that.
Oh, that movie's awesome. Dude, the movie is mad good. It's not a corny movie. The movie is mad. You never saw the movie.
Enlighten me. What are you talking about?
All right, so in the movie of Josie and the Pussycats, it's not the Pussycat Dolls, it's the Pussycats. Sorry, the Pussycat Dolls is something completely different. Josie and the Pussycats. So when they signed their record deal, they got flown into New York, but when the movie was going on, we could see the head A&Rs and the heads of the labels, when they went underneath down into the basement where they have all the predictive programming, and they have a staff of thousands of people working on the predictive programming, saying what's in and what's not, and they're purposely putting it into the music so when people hear it, they would change. Like, let's say if they want to sell something, so we want to sell orange stuff now.
Music is the
They
biggest
put it into the
propaganda.
music, so now it's like, okay, like now we're wearing orange, this color's out, or they'll put into this, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that, and then you also look at when you have music videos, music placements for sponsorships for whatever. So if you have a new product, let's say like Beats, Dr. Dre came out with Beats, you start seeing Beats everywhere, especially in Lady Gaga videos and this and that, and they purposely do it to make you want to buy the product. Still a form of propaganda. They do it so well, now it just slips under your nose, and now it's through social media, and it's through the people you see every day that look like regular people or your friends or whatever.
Let's. I like that.
There
is so much
Oh, you gonna watch the movie? You gonna watch the movie now?
No, but there's.
You
gonna tie me up and force
I'm
me to
gonna
watch
tie
it.
him up.
And
I'm
then
gonna
she's
sit
gonna,
him
like,
down.
glue my
So
eyes
you
open
gonna
like
watch
this.
this, and you're not gonna fall
Like
asleep.
MK Ultra.
Yes, and he's not gonna fall asleep. He's gonna be like this.
Yeah, but there is so much propaganda within music itself. Like, even if we were to talk about like this whole 2 years ago with Kendrick and Drake.
Oh gosh. That was a fun time, though. I'm not going front.
Man, to sit there and talk about who's the blackest.
Oh my goodness. It was everywhere. You know how much money?
But hear this out. You had two successful black men arguing about or creating the propaganda around who's the blackest. And I'm sitting there thinking about it like, yo, we've waited hundreds of years for there to be some platform for black people. But now, coming back to propaganda, it's not about being black. It's not even about being a man anymore. It's about this nigga being from Canada and this nigga being from Camden. Or Compton, sorry. You know what I'm saying? Him being from the West Coast and Drake being from Canada, right? How they're
You being Canadian and he's American.
Right. Two different.
You're light skinned and I'm dark skinned.
Exactly. He has a white mom and black father, and he's struggled in the hood, whatever the fuck the story is between the both of them, and how they manifested these cultural identities to stand on to therefore decide that they're different.
When they're just the same.
And then to go and look dumb as hell during the Super Bowl, and to create these subliminal messages about they not like us, where you're playing the exact part of being like them by making a fool of another black man.
I never looked at it like that.
That is propaganda at its finest. But
See, they even tricked my ass, guys. Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think
That's
about this.
That's
right?
my song though. That is my song. Cause that's everybody's song. That song hits. It does hit.
I'm a Drake fan, so.
I love Drake too. Don't get me wrong. I love Drake. What girl?
They Not Like Us is a bop though. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but it is a bop. It's a bop that's gonna last forever, honestly. But that was a good bop. Bop.
It was okay.
Why you hating?
I am hating.
Oh, you such a hater. No,
But it was
no.
It was okay. But
No bueno, papi.
the whole propaganda within music, it really shapes how a person think when it comes to is like just the influence of some of these rappers and like what they're saying, but they're not even doing themselves, right? And like how that it influences a certain demographic of people and how these demographic of people can put themselves in a state of just like destroying their lives because they're following something that they think is real. These people are becoming their idols, and now they're trying to idealize their identity around these people. It goes so
it's
deep.
a wild west
like
out here.
How we're just psychologically being fooled every day within our lives. The moment you wake up and you're not tuning into your own energies and fitting into your own identity, right? It just shows how, like, you know, we're not really thinking about what's truly happening to us.
Yeah, I like that. That's true. And I experience it all the time. And sometimes, you know, when it comes down to all of this, you just sit back to yourself and just say, what do I like? What is me? What do I want to live by? The principles I want to live by? What do I choose to do, or the way to act, or how to be as a person? What satisfies me? What makes me complete? What makes me sad? What makes me anything? But that's what makes me an individual, and also makes me understand who I am as a person. But I don't want to go online and also rage bait or join. We're talking about a topic that not everybody, but a lot of people are talking about right now at this moment. But just having a different mindset on it and a different way of thinking about it, instead of just saying, oh, well, I know this, I know that. We don't know anything at all. We were not there. But this is something that's going on that is disturbing the public. That DTP, yo. And is doing it very well. And we have to understand, guys, we are stronger together than we are separated. And it's never going to change. You are always stronger together than separated. Don't let them fucking separate you. Don't let them separate us. We're people. We love each other. We fuck with each other. Everybody brings something different to the table, and you should not be judged as us as black people. You know how we say we shouldn't be judged by the color of our skin? You do the same thing as you fucking preach, and stop preaching shit that you don't fucking do. Unless they are a cracker. You got whipping asses.
Like,
right?
like, just to top off what you were saying, like, you gotta be the love in yourself that you want to see in the world, right? If this whole spiritual philosophy is true about we're all mirror images of each other, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to understand that the things that you're seeing in front of you, it's being applied to yourself, right? Like anything that gets you emotionally riled up, or anything that you find is good, right, in a favorable way, you have to put yourself in that position to self-reflect about the things that are being presented to you in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you, you know? And without you and another person, without you and your oneness and your togetherness, then there is no oneness. That means that I need you and you need me and we need together, and therefore we create that oneness.
Exactly. That's that one love, though. Like, who are you?
Right. And I meant to mention this, but we're always talking about like the bad things, but there is some truth in music, right? There's this song called Me and the Devil, right? And the song kind of goes on about like how the moment you wake up, like that thing
Yeah.
that is like we consider the devil, right? It's always going to be with you. But you got to really tune in and tap in to see exactly what that thing is. Because if it's always around you, then guess what? It's you.
Oh, God damn. I mean, no, I'm not the devil. I'm Cristal.
You know, that evil lives
and you're
inside
T.
you. The
I
evil
love that.
lives within you.
I have a little
you know?
evil in me. You too.
Of course.
Yes.
I harness the evil though. You know, on my back. I really like to get people riled up for some weird reason and then laugh myself to sleep.
Yo, we gotta, honestly.
But it'll be like little tiny petty shit. Right?
Little petty shit? Yeah, because you were
like,
sad. You're so petty.
Like if a person needs ketchup.
You not gonna,
right?
you gonna put it over here when they over there?
No. Like I will like pour it all out and leave a little bit. Now the person is like.
You're fucked up.
And then like, they'll be really busy and shit. And I'm sitting there.
Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that to me. Don't do it to me. 'Cause I'm gonna know it's you. I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna know it's him. He should never do that to me.
Or like if you're really busy and I know you need help, you know, I'm gonna just look at you while you like run around like a headless chicken looking for shit. I'm gonna just laugh. I'm just thinking shit is funny, you know? Because what the fuck you really going on about? You know, why are you going crazy? Just chill. Just do what you can and go about it. Like we try to control everything in our lives. Like we can't. You control what you can control, and 9 times out of 10, that's nothing. So do what you can do. You know?
I mean,
so now when people try to control certain realities,
it's like it doesn't work out in their favor.
You try to try it real hard. It's like a dog trying to get some bone out of a cage that he doesn't have.
The less I try, though, the less, like, if I know I'm gonna be late, either way I do, I'm like, fuck it. I guess today's just a late day.
It is what it is. I'm late.
I can't change it, and I just be chilling. But you wanna know what? It's a reason why I'm late, because I was saved from something else, or it's just like when shit just is not working out. I'm like, hey, I guess shit is broken today.
Because you're late.
No.
You're late because you didn't take the responsibility of making sure that
You ever left the house on time and still was late?
Yeah, I'm still responsible for the time.
When you left the house on time, you probably left earlier.
What is on time though?
On time could be early as hell. Oh, on time is early. So let's say if it takes you 30 minutes to get somewhere.
And there's traffic.
You left the hour. No, I'm not talking about traffic because you drive. I take the train. So let's say the
train's delayed, right?
Well, it could be delayed for anything. There's a guy that's homeless and like he want to wild out on the train and take a poop on the train and stuff and start wilding out and yelling at people.
That's different. Okay.
Yeah, but that happens.
That's different, right? So
what am I gonna do? I'm like, hey, fuck it.
I'm thinking in the instance that you're always late. That's different.
Oh no.
Yeah, there are certain situations that like
when you're always late, that's you being. That's you being
right. That's your own problem.
But no, I'm just saying, like, listen. Sometimes when you just late, and like sometimes when you late but you on time, because you're like, I want to move fast just to get the fuck out the house.
Oh, by the way, this doesn't apply to white people. This is what we call CPT.
Color people time.
You know what I'm saying? Only niggas is always late.
You on that CPT time?
Always.
Oh, please.
I try not to. I'm doing better though.
He was late today.
Right, but that's because something popped up.
Okay. Something's always popping up with him.
Right, because
he's a busy boy.
You know, Earth moves me. I don't move Earth. So unfortunately, like there's certain things that pop up that I have to let dictate in my life.
I love it. Yo, this was a good episode.
That's not like a philosophical thing. I literally mean that Earth moves me, like the rotation of the Earth. You know what I'm saying? The Earth is always moving, and we have to make sure that we're moving with it.
We get you, T, because we're moving with it as well. You're not the only one moving with the Earth.
Okay then.
Can I get a shot?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Can you pour it for me as the board?
So are we wrapping this up? Because
yeah, this was a good episode. I think we should end it with you.
I think you guys got the fucking idea, right? Propaganda is a bitch.
And stop playing, yo. Come together. Multiple brains come together and create something great. That's a big ass shot. I said a shot, not a 2 ounce. What is this?
It's a shot, baby.
This is not a shot. This is so big.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Well, I need a sponsor, not a dad. We need
Insane.
sponsors, guys. Sponsors. This is a big shot.
But on that note, guys, I would be
I can't shoot for shit.
be very careful about what you're psychologically allowing yourself to consume.
Yeah.
You know, and if you are, take the time to root yourself. Essentially, if you root
Exactly.
yourself and get yourself out in nature and really just be in something that's real, because everything within this matrix system is an illusion, even yourself. Because if you see the illusion, you have to see that it also lives within you. You know.
That's what's up, man.
So if you really want to free yourself from an illusion, go somewhere that is real. Be around people that are real. Not your friends that you grew up with in the same system itself, but be around people that you can find something that's real and something that still lives within you that you can now illuminate.
Yes. And that's as real as it could get. Hey.
Peace.
Peace. But wait, before we go, you know they have to know where to find us, son. What if somebody comes to this episode and it's their first time watching?
You can find me on Instagram, TAJHHUTCHINS, Taj Hutchins.
You have TikTok?
No, I don't. I need to make one though.
You gotta make one. I could have
Yeah.
sworn I saw him on TikTok, girls. Maybe somebody else is posting his videos.
It's not like a personal TikTok. If you did see me on TikTok, it's probably like some other Instagram that I made, but I've never been consistent
really?
with. Nah,
Okay, we gotta get you on TikTok.
I'm gonna get on TikTok. I'm gonna be consistent.
And then you can find me at the Cristal Maze and Cristal with an I, CRISTAL, as you see right there. And I'm also on TikTok, Twitter, X actually. I still say Twitter. I'm a
X,
dinosaur.
like X videos? Oh, X, like
Because when I think
Twitter.
about X, I think about something else I should be thinking about. But you can find me at Cristal Maze on all social media platforms. It's going to be the same thing everywhere. If it's different, I'll let you know. But until then, we going to see you guys in the next one because we got some stuff we going to cook up. And also, I want T to make me some more expensive drinks. So
Yes, I'm still waiting on mine. She has an open tab that's kind of tallying up, so.
I'm going to get like a board with like my tab and how much. I'm going to put it right up there somewhere.
Yeah,
a little board.
it's going to say I owe you, fuck nigga. It's going to be I owe you FN.
YN.
I'm not a YN though.
I know you're not, but that's what other YNs. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and be good.
Be easy.